Hey, what's up, you guys? Pacific here. Hopefully, everybody's having a great day so far. If you haven't played the new season of Apex Legends yet, this is the video for you because today we're going to be going over some of the season changes that have come to Season 6, including new character Rampart, new map changes, new weapons, and more. So, before I talk too much, let's get right into it here. I'm going to go over the Battle Pass first and kind of like look at some of the cosmetics for the new character, and then we'll get into the patch notes after that. So right off the bat here we see Rampart, which is the new legend, but before we talk about her too much, we're just going to go straight into this battle pass, take a look. Personally, this is just my opinion, I'm not a huge fan of this battle pass. There's not a whole lot of cosmetics that really stand out to me. I still bought it just so I have something to work towards, and there are a couple things that I like as far as cosmetics, Apex credits, and Apex coins, and crafting medals. So, we get 120 crafting medals basically like every section of the battle pass. That gives us plenty of loot if we want to work towards like getting a legendary further on. But anyways, we got these skins right off the bat. I do like the Bangalore one, honestly. Octane one's kind of alright. I don't really care too much for the Mirage one. I feel like Mirage doesn't have a whole lot of good skins. That's my opinion, though. We got a Mirage banner out of that. Second Mirage banner, by the way. Something that's new, we get these hologram things. So these holograms, you put them down, they pop up. It's kind of like a spray, but, Apex doesn't have sprays. I'll show you guys the things that I like best instead of just scrolling through the whole thing. I actually do like the Full Throttle Legendary Pathfinder skin. That's one of my favorites. I like Bangalore's Controlled Demolition Skydive emote. This one's really cool. This Octane banner is actually pretty sweet. It gives me like old 1980s speedy vibes, and with that sports car on the front, it's perfect for Octane. We have a Spray and Sway Skydive emote for Rampart, which is super fitting because she's a new legend this season. We got another Skydive emote. This time it's for a Revenant, and he puts himself in like a death box, which is pretty sweet, actually. These last three gun skins are kind of alright. I like the fact that it moves. And then these are like the 100 and 110 tier skins for the G7 Scouts. So we have like a white version and we have a black version. So those are okay. I'm still going to use my Crimson Fire Drake though. We have some quests again, like we had last season, so every time you complete part of the quest, you get like a gun charm, and sometimes you'll even get like a skin or loot box or some crafting medals, as you can see up here. Going back to the battle pass real quick, let me just say this. I'm not a fan of these banner frames. Like this one's okay. This one doesn't exactly apply, but the rest of them do, because they all have like a motorized vehicle, right? They all put a motorized vehicle on the banner frames, and personally, I just don't know if I'm a big fan of that. Anyways, moving on. Let's talk about Rampart specifically. So let's go to Legends, Rampart, and let's see some of the stuff that she has, some of the skins. I actually really like some of the skins she has. This one is kind of, it's alright. I dig it. The whole theme for this season is like speed, right? So if you look at her feet, they have like wheels on them. Lol. So that one's alright. The Debbie You Know. I think if I do buy one, it'll probably be the Debbie You Know, or maybe Heritage Pride. Sorry, not sorry. I do like the color scheme there, but I also like that color scheme as well. So it's between the Debbie You Know and Heritage Pride, and then obviously we've got like, Hack the System, Demon Hunter, user-friendly heatsink, fiber optic, stuff like that, where it's just the same skin on every legend, basically. Anyway, moving on, let's go look at her banners real fast. I haven't seen her banners yet. So it has like the mechanical vibes to it. That one's pretty cool. I actually really like that custom built one. Not bad, not bad. If I had to pick one, like I'd say, probably custom built here. And then for the finishers, I heard that this one's actually pretty brutal. I haven't seen it yet. Oh no. Oh no. That's actually pretty beefy there. And the name of that minigun is Sheila. We're gonna go over some Rampart gameplay here at the end of the video. Let's look at the patch notes now. There's a lot of changes. So get ready for these. Alright, so first things first, map update. We have a couple new spots in the map. As we can see here, Hamon Robotics continues to take over World's Edge. They're up to something nefarious. They've taken steps to upgrade World's Edge with changes to Dome, Drill Site, and other points of interest.
Your energy, you get 2 of them.
Train crashed, by the way.
Yep, train is no more. Mirage's party boat, it's gone.
Oh, what? No. Train and party boat? What are you doing? And as you can see, they've taken away Mirage Voyage. They've taken away the train. And currently at the moment we cannot go to Kings Canyon. So we are basically locked to World's Edge with these changes at the moment. New Legend Rampart, we've already gone over her. I'll show some gameplay about her on the screen as well.
I'm coming back up, Jalen.
Damn, why it takes so long to use that? I got one as well. Nice job.
Eliminated them.
As you can see, she can drop down like these barriers. You can shoot through them, but you can't shoot against them. And when you shoot through them, you boost damage to the opponent. She also has an ultimate, which is that turret that we've seen for the finisher, and that thing, that deals massive damage. It doesn't have unlimited ammo, but it has something like, I want to say like in the range of 160 to 180 shots. Surely that's going to be changed throughout the season. And it's pretty good. The walls take a long time to set up. The turret takes, I feel like, a little bit less time. But once you get her set up, she's a very good defensive character. Another passive about her is that she has an increased magazine capacity, and she can reload LMGs faster, so that's super cool. Increased reload speed to the Spitfire and the Devotion, and then decreased rate of heating to the L-Star, so it cools down faster, and it also takes longer to overheat. We also have the new Volt SMG. We also have energy magazines, so if your energy gun can take a magazine, you can now put it on. The only one that's exempt from it, I believe, is the L-Star. I don't think that you can put a magazine on that bad boy. We have a new crafting system. Big change here. So every time you like open a crate, I think, or anytime you extract basically like fluid or crypto or whatever the heck from these barrels, you get, what do we call it? We just call it materials. So you get these crafting materials, and you can upgrade your armor, you can upgrade your knockdown shield, you can craft a gun, you can craft hop-ups, like there's all sorts of different things you can do. Personally, I like to craft armor, and we're going to talk about the armor here in just a moment. So armor meta, everything is now Evo except for gold shields. Gold shields are not Evo, and gold and purple are now 75 shield instead of 100. The only way you can get 100 shield is with a red Evo, right? So you start off with no Evo, like you have an Evo, but it has like no charge in it. Right, so after you do 50, then you get the white, and then you do 125, 250, and then 500. So everybody spawns with the ability to charge an Evo. Holographic sprays, we already talked about the holo sprays. They're pretty much like regular sprays, except that they don't actually stick. You just throw them down, and boom, there's your spray. Battle Pass, we've kind of gone over the Battle Pass as well. Everybody's going to have their own opinion on it. I buy Battle Passes just so I have something to work towards in the season. I'm just going to be 150 with you, chat. I am not a big fan of this season's Battle Pass. I am, however, a big fan of the changes they have made to the game with the new crafting system and the shields. So that's big pog. We have quests, just like last season. Weekly quests, you basically complete the challenge, you get a reward for it. Make sure to pick up those treasure chests from the loot boxes that you find, and get them done. This patch, we're taking a look at the Recon class. A class built around information gathering should be powerful in a battle royale, where knowing where the enemy is often the difference between life and death. But out of the three legends in the Recon class, Pathfinder, Crypto, and Bloodhound, one dominates in terms of in-game performance. It's the robot. The robot dominates, except it really doesn't because it got nerfed last season. In this patch, we're mostly buffing Bloodhound as I need help the most, kind of. Crypto's changes are a mixed bag, as we've also found one bug we had to fix, and that was giving Crypto a hidden advantage. So, sometimes when you thought you were hitting the drone, you weren't actually hitting the drone. Feels bad. Between the buffs to Bloodhound's ult and the new utility Crypto gains on his drone, we hope to see a more diverse field of Recon legends in the game. So basically what they're saying is that the new the Recon class, all of them, Crypto, Bloodhound, and Pathfinder, they can all hit those beacons that show you where the next zone is going to be. Bloodhound, when you're ulting, you can ping like every 4 to 5 seconds. So you can scan, you can continuously scan. So let's look at some more changes here. For Pathfinder, each time Pathy scans a survey beacon, the total cooldown of the zipline gun is reduced. That's, I guess, kind of helpful. Zipline gun cooldown reduced by 10 seconds each time we scan the beacon. Up to 6 rings per game means the total cooldown in zipline gun can go from 120 seconds to 60 seconds. It's at least helpful. But you have to scan every single beacon for that to happen. So what they said is they buffed Bloodhound's ultimate to make him like a godlike tracker. Bloodhound already gives some information to the enemy when they can scan or use ultimate, but we think there's room for improvement. So Beast of the Hunt now gains even more duration when Bloodhound scores a knockdown or kill. Eye of the Allfather, during the Beast of the Hunt, Eye of the Allfather now comes out twice as fast and has a much shorter cooldown. Big pog, we like that. So instead of 15-second scan, we can do 5-second scans. Eye of the Allfather cooldown during Beast of the Hunt went from 25 seconds to 6 seconds. And Eye of the Allfather total use during the Beast of the Hunt went from 1.8 to 9, so it cooled down by half. I didn't mention this before, but Crypto can now respawn his teammates with his drone. So if your teammates go down, you get their banner with the drone, you can go revive them with the drone. The surveillance drone doubled HP, so it went from 30 to 60. And the hitbox size is 24 instead of 16. So it is easier to shoot, and that's why I got more health. Alright, so let's talk about some smaller changes to other legends. The Death Totem. For 2 seconds after being recalled by Death Totem, you cannot use Wraith's Rift. So keep that in mind if you're playing with Wraith, or if you're going against a Wraith and trying to use her portal. Octane Stim can now... you can stim while healing, but stim will not remove the slow you incur from healing. So... that's kind of interesting. You can stim while healing. I've never tried to do that before, but maybe some of you Octane mains have, and that will be more helpful for you. Loba's Black Market cooled down from 3 minutes to 90 seconds. That's actually pretty wild. And honestly, I think it's needed because not a lot of people were using Black Markets last season. Like, they were, but the amount of time that you could do it was... you know, so high that it almost wasn't worth it because you'd get rolled up on in a fight. Gibraltar's defensive bombardment increased cooldown from 3 minutes to 4.5. Crazy. A whole ass minute and a half on that bombardment cooldown, so keep that in mind, Gibby mains. Rolling Thunder decreased cooldown for Bangalore 4.5 minutes to 3 minutes, so they swapped. We do like that. My Bangalore mains are going to be happy there. Wraith's Dimensional Rift increased ultimate cooldown from 150 to 210 seconds. That's 2.5 minutes to 3.5 minutes. Sorry, Wraith, but I know you guys are going to be mad about that one. Watson's Interception Pylon, the trophy system, will now shoot down caustic barrels in flight if they would have landed inside the range of the trophy. Which, I honestly thought they would have done that anyway, but good change. We do like that. Sorry, caustics. Extended energy mags, we talked about that. Turbocharger hop up, so the devotion is no longer legendary. It's actually moved out of drop boxes, and we have the R99 is now legendary. So I have Peacekeeper, R99, and Kraber. Keep that in mind, guys. R99 damage increased by 1, 11 to 12. Increased magazine size of 32 and ammo reserve for 160 on legendary. Clip size reduced back to original values for the Devo. 36, 40, 44, and 48 because it's not a common weapon. We have removed fully kitted weapon swaps. No DMR, no Hemlock, no Spitfire, no Ava, no Reef 45, but we got the Devo, Mastiff, Triple Take, Flatline, and the Volt. The Volt is the new energy SMG for Season 6. And then, I mean, we got a couple things here. I could talk about these changes literally all day long, but we got increased pickup and stack size on sniper ammo, reduced amount pickup on energy ammo, so 30, it used to be 30, it is now 20. Reduced vertical recoil and burst mode for the Hemlock, slightly reduced recoil pattern. Burst mode time between bursts is decreased, so you shoot a little bit faster. Charge rifle now uses 2 ammo per shot, and I really hope it does more freaking damage because I'm tired of hitting 3s. Increased magazine size 4 to 8, we do like that. Triple take buff, increased fire rate 1.25 to a 1.4. It's a sniper, so I guess it's supposed to be a little bit slower. Increased magazine size by 1. Built the choke into the gun by default. Toggle select fire to enable and disable. Peacekeeper, it is now in the gun by default. Toggle to select. Spitfire, improve recoil controllability, we like that. My Spitfire users are going to be happy there. Havoc, updated Havoc with a new recoil pattern. The Mozambique has a new clip size, 3 to 4, and increased by 1. P2020 damage, 13 to 15, increased by 2. Decreased hammer point damage multiplayer, 2.7 to 2.35. Increased magazine size by mostly 1. It's like 2, 1, 1, 0. Sentinel only requires 1 shield cell to charge if the player has gold armor. So I guess that's one thing. If you're a sniper and you got some gold armor, maybe that's going to be a combo for you, Sentinel Gold. Prowler, slightly reduced vertical recoil in burst mode, and increased horizontal recoil in auto mode. So you kind of expect that if it's in auto mode, it's going to kind of fire up faster, and then if it's in burst mode, you kind of expect it to recoil up slower. And we got some quality of life changes and some bug fixes, chat, but honestly, if you want to look this up, I'll make sure to post this link in the description of my YouTube video. And I hope you guys like what you see. I hope you guys like the new season. And if you want to see some daily Apex content, make sure to check out our Twitch stream at twitch.tv/PackD for daily content. I'm going to show you guys my first win of Season 6. Let me know what your favorite change to Season 6 is in the comments below. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And this is PackD signing off. Appreciate you guys for supporting, and I'll talk to you next time. Peace out.
Yeah.
Right on you, Lord?
Where?
Right behind you.
Up top?
Got her.
Last one in the squad. We clean up good. Got one squad left.
Oh, behind you, Jalen. He went under here.
Okay.
Got him down.
Is it just him, bro?
No, there's a lifeline.
Okay. Ow, 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 ow. I can't put my thing up.
Got
Let's
him.
go.
Good work, Jalen.
High five.